And this new expansion is going to be adding a brand new legacy campaign to that original game. But this new expansion is essentially all encompassed with a single rulebook, because within this rulebook, it's going to offer you all sorts of campaigns and storylines for players to explore. But then also there's portions of the book where you're going to be making different decisions or recording the results of different games that's going to change the way that the game plays moving forward. It doesn't look like you're destroying any components other than this rulebook by playing through this legacy campaign, so if you wanted to record your different results in a separate notebook and just keep this one pristine, that would allow you to reuse this in order to play multiple campaigns. Not only that, but it looks like this new rulebook is going to be including some new ideas and concepts that you'll be able to mix into the original game, and they did also take feedback from their player base, and it looks like they're going to be including some refreshed rules as part of this, with some rules clarifications and small tweaks just to make the game play a little bit better. And this was a game that I thought looked like a ton of fun when it originally launched, so it's nice to see them improving it even more. And if you do want to know how this one plays, I'll go ahead and roll that previous footage for you now. And this is a head-to-head skirmish game where each player is going to be controlling their own team of gladiators, but these aren't just regular gladiators, these are actually mindless genetic freaks. And each player is going to have some combination of skills across 3 different areas, which is their command, their influence, and their deception. And the command allows players to give their elite gladiators some special abilities, while their influence allows them to access bribes and other nefarious deeds in order to influence cards before the battle. And then your deception allows you to force your opponent into making some poor decisions. And this game also has a really interesting take on combat because it has story-driven combat where the events and cards that you play will create a bit of a story that will make each game unique from the one before. And the game offers a few different arenas to play on, with each one representing a poorly maintained space barge, each with their own hazards that you can take advantage of or avoid, as well as some loot crates to gain some extra weapons. In each round, players are going to be taking turns spending their command points in order to influence their gladiators to make certain actions, but the gladiators do have a mind of their own and they may not always listen. The team with the last gladiator standing is going to win the battle, but the player with the most fame at the end of the game wins the game. And this is a game that's already been released and a game that I think looks like a ton of fun, but this new campaign is going to be offering some new content for the game, and this is going to include pre-painted miniatures, an illustrated novel, as well as inappropriate coins, but the most impressive is the new storage solution. So this is going to offer all sorts of storage trays to store your content, but it also comes with a magnetic frame to hold and keep all your components together. This is a game that I think just looks like a ton of fun, so if you are interested in skirmish games, I definitely recommend checking this one out, and I have links in the description below.